Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Growing Clip Bonsai for Seniors. Today is March 17th of 2024. It's Sunday. It's 35 degrees Fahrenheit or 2 degrees Celsius. And happy St. Patrick's Day. And Mr. Elephant got his hat on. And Uncle Joe Potsavolkim, I don't know if you can see him. He also had his Werner the Green hat on. So, what are we going to do today? Today we're going to... I got a new green pot from Lowe's. It was $2.99 on sale for I think $1.99. It's already got the holes drilled in it. It's just a plastic pail with green paint. So I'm going to put my Vitex in there from my great friend Clint, Cotten, the Crape Myrtle guy. And you can see he's wearing the green today too. Crape Myrtle guy.com, Clint Cotten. Hey, Clint's there for you. It's a family-owned business, and if you need any help, he's got right on the screen where you can write him, call him, or text him, or anything else, and he'll get to answer your questions. May not get to it right away, but he'll get to it, and he'll answer your questions. So, how's my Vitex growing in the basement? Look at that thing. It's growing wet and wild there. Look at that baby. It's growing like crazy. So for now, we got to put it in a bigger pot. And we got to cut it back so we can control it because it's all growth where the sun ain't there. So I'm going to just get all the new stuff back a little bit just for now. I'm not worried about shaping or anything because in the basement with the low light, they just grow like crazy. And I mean, they grow. And I thought I had a thing here for to keep these cuttings in, but it smells good when you cut it. I don't know what it is, but it smells excellent. So this one's, I'm going to take some of this peel stuff off, this dead stuff that I had over there. Now this one's got like a twin trunk, so I'm going to keep it. And this one's coming up through here, so I'm going to cut this back to here. Above a node here so it can be forced out to grow. And these here, I'll just keep them like that, and I'll just keep pruning them back in the basement until I can get them outside until the weather gets a little better. So, Tom, what'd you do with your fork? Here it is, hiding under the bench. So let's take it out. Now let's see how it's doing. They say, Tom, it's growing, so you shouldn't do much root work. Well, what are you going to do? There's nothing I can do right now at the moment. The wind was so fierce yesterday, it took that big cover on my greenhouse, that plastic cover, and just blew it right off. So let's get some of this out. And you can see, let me get that here. You can see the roots on it. It's really taken off. This is some nice, good soil. Smells good. It's got a nice earthy smell to it. So right now, I'm going to just loosen it up. Now I don't have my my microphone because it just wore kaput. I think the battery ran low, so we're going to have to do this without it. And to charge it, it'll take a long time. But you can see the nice root system this develops. Look how beautiful it is. There's a nice little root ball. I'm going to take all this back here. And just tease it. Now all these roots, I'm going to have to take my shears here, my root pruning shears with my ironwood sharpener. And I just give it a fast little sharp, 1, 2, 3, 4, just so we can give a good cut to the blade, to the roots there. just cut them. They're real long roots. There we go. I'm going to put this in some water. Let's see if we can loosen up the root ball. There. Got the water going in. Okay. So let's get it down so you can see what the heck Tom's doing. There we go. So let me get this root ball out of the way. This is some good soil. So I'll put it in my soil bucket. Let me get all my other buckets out of the way. Yep, it's still a mess. Like the sign says, bless this mess. Yep. What are you gonna do? There. I got this here. I'm just gonna let it soak a little bit. And we're just gonna tease the root ball out. Just enough so we can loosen up the roots. There. And just pull it back. Get most of this soil off. See? And for stubborn root balls, when you do it underwater, it helps get all the loose, the tight soil off, and then we can see the roots better. And I'm putting it, the reason why I'm putting it in that green pot, because I want it to grow. I want to see how fast it'll grow this year and how fast the trunk will grow. So that's why we're doing it this way. And I'm just getting these roots untangled because you can see the beautiful root system on these. I mean, Clint grows all his own trees. He cuts them, sticks them, and he sells them. It's a family-owned business. So if you need Crape Myrtles or nice Vitex, go to Clint Cotten. Man. He's there for you. He answers your questions. So there's no doubt about it. He's a great guy. I never had trouble with Clint. Every time I had a problem, if I didn't understand something, he'd get right back to you and he'd tell you what's going on and everything else. So we're just taking all these roots. You can see the beautiful root system on it. We'll take all that on the side. And the roots look pretty good. All we're going to do, we got a root going in a circle there, so we're just going to cut the circular root off. And you can see, we're going to just cut some of this back a little bit, just so we can get the roots to start growing again. And I think we can put them in like this. I think we can also cut, let's see, we got our ironwood tool because you know nothing cuts wood like ironwood. Cut that off there. And this one, got a nice branch coming here, but you can see it's growing here. I'm going to cut it back to this node over here, just so we can keep it a little bit smaller. We'll cut this dead piece off right here. Just like that. And we're going to keep it about this height for now. You're going to say, Tom, you going to try some cuttings? Yeah, I'll try some. See if they root. But you know, in the wintertime here, they don't. And, well, it's almost spring, but still. What are you going to do? Sometimes it roots and sometimes it doesn't. So we'll get our pot, put our tree in the water, we'll get our fast draining mix from the old soil that I got mixed up. this. And we'll put it into the pot. There we go. Get it in, get it in. Let's see how we got it. What I'm going to do is move the roots out so they can grow more of a radial pattern. Like that. Any roots that are coming up out of the ground straight up, I just cut it. I'm not doing a lot for it because you can see how the tree is growing. So I'm going to pull it around this way. I got my mound there. Because of the handles in the way, I don't want to, can't flip it. So I got to get my, I have to get my Nikos here and put it all over the root system and give it some beneficial bacteria. There we go. I got to buy me another bag of Nikos, Jesus, the water soluble, beneficial bacteria. So let's go, Tom. And today's Sunday, it's family day. So what I like to do is watch that classic The Quiet Man, 1952, John Wayne, Maureen O'Hara, and Barry Fitzgerald. Great movie, great movie. And yeah, I got the shirt all dirtied into it, but what are you going to do? But it's a great movie. Great movie. You can see a lot of the Irish countryside in that movie. So, Tom, we got to get some more soil in there because we got to make our mound so we can get all the air pockets out. Hold it in that way. Let's just get it in. Fire that chopstick in. Fire it in. Fire it in. Use whatever you can to get the air pockets out of the soil. You're saying, Tom, how's your other one growing that you repotted? I'll show you that one in an update. Because it's growing. It's growing long and leggy to look for the light, but what are you going to do in the basement? I don't bring it out when it's warm out because it's harder than heck to bring them in and out for me. With all the stuff I got to do. So we're just firing that chopstick in, getting all the air pockets out. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Get that all in there. Get some more soil. It's always good to pre-mix your soil. Are you going to say, Tom, how do you keep your soil? Well, I'm going to show you. With Kevin's kitty litter stuff, I use his old kitty litter buckets. I get the up and up. And I just dump out all the stuff. Then I just dust out the bucket, and I just put my soil in there. I got plenty of buckets now. Plenty buckets. There we go. Get this in. I got my son got me a leprechaun house. I don't know if you can see it there. So I just got to get a battery for the clock, and then let's see if it'll still work. Now, Mr. Elephant, if you can see, let's water it in. And it's just a novelty pot. Watered in real good. If it gets warmer out, then I'll start putting it out a little bit at a time. But I got to watch those tears because I don't want this thing to get wrecked. Just get it in. Now, Vitex is supposed to grow real fast and give you some nice flowers. So that's what I'm going to do. Grow it in here and see how it takes off. Be fun to see how it grows. There we go. Now, so we can, I'll put a tag on there, but so I can, here's my torpedo sand. I'll put some sand on there. And then I can put my little leprechaun. Time to use your spoon. We'll use our spoon there. There we go. And you look for deals, especially around the holidays. When the holidays are getting over with, you can get some good deals. Now don't forget to go to Clint Cotten's site and check out all, he's got so many varieties of crepe myrtles that you can try. And his Vitex are excellent. I got one outside, so I'm going to see how it to survive the winter, especially with that -8 degrees Fahrenheit. And it's, I forgot what it was in centigrades, but we'll see if it survived in that microclimate there. And I had it good and covered. So then we're going to take our little leprechaun here, put him here to say goodbye to everybody. And don't forget, it's family day, it's Sunday, so shut that phone off. Shut that phone off. Put on a hot cup of tea. Turn on The Quiet Man with John Wayne, Maureen O'Hara, and Barry Fitzgerald. And Barry Fitzgerald, I love him in this movie. I mean, it's a great, wholesome family movie. So you take care, everybody. Have a good day and shut that phone off. One ring, hang up, one ring, hang up, one ring, hang up after 6 o'clock. If it's an emergency, and that's it. And if you're going to jibber jabber with that signal, I'm going to hang up and I'm going to say, hey, I'm with my family, because it's family day. See your fathers, your mothers, your grandfathers, your grandmothers, your aunts, your uncles, or whoever family that's all by themselves today. And at night, relax with the family, cup of tea, and just sit back and be with them. Take care, everybody. Have a good St. Patrick's Day. It's a bright, cool day, but hey, what are you going to do? That's March.